Captain America the Winter Soldier is directed by the Russo brothers and stars Chris Evans as Captain America, Scarlett Johansson as Black Widow / Natasha Romanoff, Samuel L. Jackson as Nick Fury, and Sebastian Stan as the Winter Soldier. And it follows Captain America after the events of the first Avengers movie. He's joined S.H.I.E.L.D. and now he's doing his part to protect the world, but he's not completely in agreement with all the ideology S.H.I.E.L.D. has. He kind of feels everyone should be more trusting. And at the same time, suddenly stuff starts going down within S.H.I.E.L.D. People turn on each other, evil guys just rise, and then there's this Winter Soldier guy who's this assassin who's hunting down Nick Fury, and then eventually Captain America himself, and stuff goes down. This is a really cool movie. It's more of a spy espionage thriller than a superhero movie. It just happens to star Captain America. And I really like that, because, you know, it's the superhero movies that aren't necessarily superhero movies that also are great. Like how Guardians of the Galaxy is more of a space opera, and Ant-Man is kind of like a heist movie. Those are some of the best Marvel movies, I feel, and they do good. And this is definitely one of the best in the cinematic universe. This movie is a lot of fun. You know, Chris Evans is great. He's come far from the days when he was playing the Human Torch in those 2000s Fantastic Four movies. Yeah. And he's awesome in Captain America. This movie, I feel like he's at his best he's ever done Captain America in this movie. And you really understand his ideologies, the world he's come from, and now the world he's in. And, you know, he has to do what he feels is right, and he's good at it. And Scarlett Johansson, who knew she could kick so much butt as Black Widow. I mean, wow. She's awesome in this movie, and it's awesome to see Black Widow action. I mean, you don't know, I would say this and the first Avengers are the best action she's delivered. And Nick Fury is great in this movie also. You know, you're really getting a feel for this character. Samuel L. Jackson pretty much is Nick Fury. He just has to wear an eye patch all the time. And it's pretty awesome to see what he does in this movie. And the Winter Soldier, one of the best villains in the cinematic universe. This guy is just intimidating. Like, you don't even see his face, because he like wears like a mouth plate and goggles at times. And, you know, for what he is, he's got like a metal hand. And he's really quick and nimble, got a lot of guns and stuff. He knows stuff, and he's a great villain for Captain America to face off against. But he's not really the mainish villain. I'd say the main villain as a whole is kind of a spoiler, but it's like this thing that happened with S.H.I.E.L.D. and all that. Now everyone's being hunted and all that stuff, and it's really cool, and I hate to give away stuff, so I don't want to, because it's a great, and I'd recommend watching this movie. No spoilers, just don't know anything other than this is a new Captain America movie. It takes place after the first Avengers and stuff. Just do that and watch it, and you'll have the best time. The action in this movie is really good. The only problem I have with this movie in the action is that there's shaky cam. It's not movie ruining, but it's there, and it's kind of distracting at times. But the action, other than that, is pretty well filmed, and the shaky cam doesn't really bog down the experience. It's kind of just a pet peeve of mine, I guess. You know, it's there, it's great, the fights are awesome, and the scene where they're on the highway, and then the Winter Soldier comes after them and stuff, that's an awesome scene. Very tense. And the end scene where they're going up to fight those helicarriers and stuff, that's great. And the Falcon, the inclusion of the Falcon, I forgot to talk about this guy. I can't remember his name, but he's great as the Falcon. The Falcon is, like, great. You know, he uses this jetpack, which is like Falcon wings and stuff, and he flies. He's awesome, and I gotta say, that's maybe a power I would have if I were in this universe, because it's simplistic, you just fly, and you got guns, and you don't have to do a whole lot else, and it's pretty cool for what it is. It's really awesome. I don't have too much bad to say about this movie other than the shaky cam aspects. It's very interesting, you know, the dynamic and the spy elements and all that. The action is really well filmed. It's not as special effects heavy as like the Avengers movies. It's more of a practical effects thing, which is what the directors wanted to do, and I applaud them for that because it was a really nice direction. And I gotta say, this is one of the best cinematic universe movies, and I gotta say, this is probably my favorite standalone superhero Marvel movie. Like, you know, I'm not as big a fan of the first Iron Man movies, a lot of other people are. This one, though, I really like this one. And, yeah, it's this, Guardians of the Galaxy, and probably even Ant-Man are, like, my top 3 favorite standalone Marvel movies, if you want to call it Guardians of the Galaxy standalone. And, yeah, these 3 movies and both Avengers movies are my favorites in the cinematic universe. And this movie is so awesome. It's a lot of fun to watch. It's tense. It's really... The only poor thing about this movie is, I guess, the shaky cam. And once you've seen it, like, one time, you know, when you watch it again, you kind of know what's gonna go happen, and it doesn't feel very rewatchable. But you know, it's still a lot of fun. If you know, separate viewings between like a couple months and whatnot, you'll still have a lot of fun with this movie, as I did. Captain America: The Winter Soldier for me is gonna get a 95%. Love this movie, a lot of fun. Check it out. Thanks for watching. Adios, home slices.